Hello, hello, hey everybody. I
Howdy.
survived, yay.
Ryan's alive.
I'm wearing the mask still because I just really do not want Pat to get sick and I'm still coughing a little bit. Um, Sorry for no streams Wednesday and Friday last week. On Wednesday, I just wasn't feeling up to it. And then on Friday, I felt better, but I was still like runny nose, coughing, and I was like, that's not a good stream. Me having to like run away to go like blow my nose and hearing me cough and stuff, or like trying to make sure you guys don't hear me cough. So, but yeah, I'm feeling pretty much recovered. It's just the occasional cough. Um, but abundance of caution type of thing. Coggle, hello, Henri, 500. Welcome in. Think this may be your build you're doing?
Oh.
Heck yeah, thank you so much for joining us. Trashy, hello. Hope everyone's weekend went well. Did Ryan survive the plague while managing to not spread to Pat? So far, Pat, not sick, right?
You just jinxed it.
I just jinxed it, yeah. Yeah, so far I think officially responsibly was able to dodge getting Pat sick and stuff.
I'm gonna call you in 2 days and be like, you did this.
You did this to me.
You did this.
Congrats on the new PC. Always exciting to get an upgrade. Yeah. It is well needed. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for choosing us to build for you.
Yeah.
Hey Sinkers, hey guys, hey guess what? Yeah, sorry. Had that ick too, the cough lingers. Ugh. Yeah,
Ooh.
Lydia is the one who got me sick and she tested negative for like the flu, COVID, strep throat. So I think it's just some sort of virus.
It's that new undetectable virus.
Which like a lot of people that I know are saying that they got COVID, so.
Oh no. Not again.
Yeah. It's been 3 weeks and you still cough occasionally? Yeah, man. It's just, it sucks.
Isn't it weird how everybody like who didn't get COVID back then is getting it now, 4 years later? Like,
Well, it's probably because like I haven't gotten like a booster in like a year or two now.
true.
So it's probably like the booster is worn off and COVID isn't like magically gone or something. It's still around.
And just pack up and go to San Diego.
Yeah.
So weird to me, like I just like brought my hand in, it was like a cement mixer, like
Oh no.
gross. Ooh.
It packs up and goes to San Diego for TwitchCon. Pokemon World Champions, World Championship is it already happened or is it happening? I'm guessing it's about to happen because my friend was asking me if I was going.
Are you?
No, I mean I wish, but
Start a GoFundMe for Ryan?
definitely do not have pack up and go to Hawaii money.
Oh. Need a GoFundMe.
Dude, if someone wants to send me to Hawaii for Pokemon World, I'll do it.
Ryan's Make-A-Wish. Oh, he's sick.
Oh no. Was there like a tournament this past weekend or something? Because I follow like the Pokemon channel and stuff on like I'm subscribed to them on YouTube, and then because they stream like so many different events.
Best viewers on blank. Oh no.
Oh no! Get out of here.
Best viewers on D's. You know, I don't think they would be as rampant if people weren't paying for them.
Yeah.
So somehow I think they're getting business.
Yeah, I mean, it works.
Kind of weird, but true.
Because I mean, like, people are desperate for viewers. Botting isn't necessarily the
Just
best.
it's like cheating in video games. Like people pay for it.
Yeah.
Same thing. Are you a cheater on Twitch?
That's kind of funny whenever you think about it that way. This is your brother's new computer. Should he give me his old one? Ooh.
Oh. I think it's mandatory, isn't it?
Yeah, that's kind of how it works, right?
You have to pass it down to your brother.
Oh, I forgot that I disabled the cam last stream. Hello.
Seda. Ow. Well, shoot. Now you're gonna look like a butthead if you don't. You might have to pay that brother fee, though, you know? Gotta pay you something. The brother tax.
You gotta do something so they don't start gunning for your new PC. Oh, Camping Cookie says no. I get the old PC. Oh.
What about me?
It looks like there's gonna be a secession war for the old PC. So one thing I would highly recommend is like once you get the new computer and everything's all good and dandy and stuff, you're all set up and things are going well. Take some time, really like try and take apart your old computer. Try and give it a really good clean on the inside.
Yeah, you know, for your brother.
And then like wipe Windows completely and like reinstall it. I feel like it'll actually make a pretty big difference to like how it performs. Yours is truly better, or yours is better than what my old one is?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, clean it before you give it to me. Wrap perfectly. Or preferably.
With
You're religious about deep cleaning your PC like every 6 months? Oh, okay, cool. That's good to hear.
yeah,
Because not everyone
that's above
is
average.
like that. Yeah.
Shoot, my own PC. Cable management? What cable management? No, mine's cable managed.
That was the one thing that I was looking forward to, was like really just getting to like chill and spend my time.
Right, they're getting the Halos, huh?
Yeah. Got the premium fan option.
Premium package.
Yeah, spending my time getting everything exactly how I wanted it, that was nice.
I'm gonna be jealous of this one for sure. These fans definitely make a difference. Looks so nice. These boxes are always so tight.
Just imagine, just imagine the brother bonding time showing you how to clean your new gifted PC.
You just sit there in the chair and watch me set up my new PC. because you get the old PC.
Now I'm kind of imagining that'd be kind of funny if instead you're just like, that's going to be the Minecraft server.
Be like, hey, you want you want to play Minecraft? Oh, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm getting so much FPS on this new game. I would, but you know, the FPS.
The possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
Alright, can't give you my old PC. That's going to be this server.
So much plastic.
Yeah, new plan. Dedicated media / Minecraft server. Besides hand-me-downs, that is usually what old computers are used for.
Or you can just
In a lot
start
of
all the.
cases.
You can start a prank war with your brother and then save all the prank videos on that computer. That's what you need it for.
You give it, and then the drive is just absolutely full to the brim. And it's all just Rick Astley.
There's my AMD mounting. Ooh, master fans.
The ultimate Rickroll, yeah.
Gotcha. Oh man, I saw the new Deadpool Wolverine movie. So good. I don't
Oh,
care what
yeah.
anyone says. Even if they say it's bad, it's good.
Yeah, me and Lydia are gonna go see that at some point.
So good. Oh yeah, I'm not spoiling for sure. There's a lot of stuff that happens in there. I purposely stayed off of just websites and clickbait stuff. I purposely ignored it because I didn't want any spoilers. Definitely not doing that for other people.
Yeah, I'm someone who really cares about spoilers, so I feel bad if I ever accidentally spoil someone, which I usually don't.
Yeah. I try pretty hard. But it was worth it for sure. It was good. My favorite Deadpool movie.
Quit giving him ideas. I need the new computer to watch Vines and send tweets or whatever. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Might be a little bit late. Sorry, I vote Minecraft server I play. Oh no.
Minecraft.
You've almost deleted Facebook multiple times just to avoid them.
I don't. I don't get on Facebook, so.
Yeah, I probably need to deactivate my Facebook again. I did that for a long time. I like, you can like set it so it's like not, like you still have your account, but it's just not like active or public or whatever.
I never did that. I just kind of stopped. So it's like the same picture from 14 years ago. So I think people just think I'm dead.
Oh no.
Oh well.
How much does shipping cost for this thing? Well, I mean, I gather that you guys are brothers, so you can ask for the exact amount that they paid. We don't talk about like customer information, even if it's as as simple as shipping.
Family.
But I will say that like shipping is one area where we really wish that we could improve a lot more because like it can be anywhere from like our biggest computers can cost like $120 for shipping. Or wait, no.
Plus it's to like
It basically like, yeah. If you're like on the other, so we're on the East Coast. So if you're like on the West Coast, it can be like a lot. It can be, and we understand that and we know that. We're not like, we don't think it's you know, of no consequence, I guess.
It's funny to look at like, or Hawaii's like pretty much the same as shipping to like the UK, but then you look on a map and you look how far Hawaii is out in the ocean. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, Hawaii and Alaska are outliers.
In the middle of nowhere.
Has he already paid shipping? Yes. Yep. Whenever you order, you pay the price of the computer, shipping, and taxes.
Give me that 24 pin. Nope. You poo. $4070 Super, 12 high power. You know,
Okay.
I was thinking how AMD cards weren't 12 volt high power, but at the same time, I kind of wish they were, because it does make it pretty easy. It's one cable.
Yeah.
Betas with no Molex, yay. Hate the Molex. Dirty Molex.
I think you mentioned changing the shipping address to my home. We could just do that if you guys want. Aha.
Heyo.
Wouldn't be the first time. We've heard of something like that. It's too bad I was gonna pay it for him, like a little incentive for his old computer.
Wink, wink.
We can discuss the terms of your surrender later. Oh no.
Yeah. $4070 Super. Alright. This is a good card too. Like this one. This would be a good card to mount like vertically in a case. Can't block the life giver over here. Blocking the AC vent's how you get fired. You order some styrofoam with your PC case? Oh. Oh. Almost broken, but not. Oh, this one's broken. Almost. I mean, they do their job. I think they also just break down over time. What's the half-life of styrofoam, like 2 months?
If only. I think the world would be better off if it was, but it's literally just those are not very good foams at all. And then I know like one big problem of ours is that I'm guessing the foams are you know designed for an empty case, and then adding a ton of weight to it doesn't help. Still really annoying though.
It does its job. Cables, get out of here.
Oh no, why would I do that?
It's Purdy.
Have you guys ever been building and find broken parts? What do you do then?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean
all the time.
We find broken parts way more often than the common person because of just how many computers that we build. That's kind of what we see as one of the advantages of choosing us, right? Is you don't have to worry about broken parts at all. So yeah, like let's say so one order that we had was we built it. It seemed like everything was fine. One of the exact reasons you went with us. Heck yeah. Yeah, one order we built it. It was perfectly fine, and then get into testing, and it was having issues, and it was issues with the RAM. The RAM wasn't you know it wasn't testing well. It was failing. And so basically we tried different kits of RAM, and what ended up being the issue was not the RAM but the motherboard, and we had to replace the motherboard. So what we did is, and kind of what we usually do in these situations is to get the customer taken care of as soon as possible. We usually order a replacement so that can come immediately, and then we RMA the broken part so that whenever we get the RMA back, ideally we get back you know, a perfectly working part that we can use for the next build that needs that part.
We also don't like to do this, but we've also upgraded customers just to get it out.
Yeah, and that is, you know, we never downgrade anything, and if for any reason that we did, we would only do it with permission. But yeah, usually we get you either an exact replacement, or yeah, sometimes like I think Pat might be referencing, like, just recently we had someone order DDR4, and was it the motherboard was having issues?
Yeah.
And the only replacement motherboard that we had was a DDR5 motherboard, and so to get to again just to get the computer out the door and not keep the customer waiting, we upgraded them to DDR5.
Oops, sorry.
So it's not like there's not a science to it. You can't game the system and get an upgrade.
It's a lottery.
But that is a thing that can happen whenever you order from us.
There's a less than 1% chance.
That, and let me guess, you didn't want to deal with cable management? No. I mean, cable management isn't really a huge deal for us.
I mean, yeah. Placing a motherboard
It's really annoying.
it's one of the things that I would not want to replace. Put it that way, because
Yeah.
GPUs are easy, like drives are easy, power supplies are easy. Motherboard's a little bit involved, especially if you have like a crazy cooler on there.
Yeah, it's definitely annoying, but it's our job, right? It's what we do. So it's annoying, but it's like just a part of the job. You're not a computer guy, and this is pretty cool quality stuff right here. Fun watching something you buy be built right in front of you. Yeah. And yeah, we try and be a resource for the community. So we try and teach people, and any sort of questions that you have, please ask them.
Get some free tech support in our Discord.
Yeah. If you ever have any sort of issues, you can post in our Discord, which the Discord is more for like people who aren't customers to come and get help on the computer issues. For like official support, please email us.
Yeah.
But if you need any sort of help, the Discord can potentially be a faster way to get help, because with our customers, we're replying to other customers and stuff like that. So that's our priority. So the Discord is kind of a lower priority.
Oh, don't cry. One of my front fans.
How many builds do you guys do on average per week, or is it just based on orders? Yeah, it's definitely based on orders. There is a bit of like a seasonal nature to the business. This is the time of the year where it starts kind of ramping up a little bit. So like this week, we're going to be doing like one build per Monday, Wednesday, Friday is our build days. We're going to be doing like one build Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yeah, pretty much. And
Black Friday, Christmas,
yeah.
July 4th. back to
So
school.
we might be like building pretty regularly in the next coming weeks, but we definitely have had some times where it's like there's some gaps in orders and stuff like that, and we try and fill them in with some gaming and stuff like that if we can.
Yeah. Front fans. You ordered at the right time? Yeah. All orders get streamed built? Yes, we stream all of our orders.
Yep.
Unless you specifically request no, which does not change the time it gets done.
Yeah, if anything, it could potentially
It's all the same.
make it take a little bit longer. But yeah.
You can request not to have it built. Some people, I mean, some people like their privacy. They don't, or maybe it's a gift or something. They don't want a chance someone seeing it, or
Yeah.
they have their reasons. We've definitely had, what, I think we've had one, maybe two.
Yeah, at Phoenix?
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Really? I thought we didn't. I thought we didn't. Never had a.
Thought we did.
We might have had. If we did have one, it was definitely just one.
Like the early stages too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think maybe we did have one. How did you guys get this idea to build PCs live? Is a great idea, very cool service.
We are not inventing the wheel.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put in ¡G in story in chat. You can watch that.
We were once part of a larger family.
Basically, yeah, so we were employees that worked at a company that is now imploded and gone. But yeah, we worked at a company that did the exact same thing. We built computers live on stream, and we really enjoyed our job. And then the company came crashing down, and we lost our jobs. And it really sucked. We really enjoyed what we were doing, and we felt like if only the company was under better management, that you know, things wouldn't have turned out the way that they did. And so we decided to take a shot at it ourselves, be that better management we wish that we had had. So yeah, and that's why we're called Phoenix PC, because we're rising from the ashes.
Or at least not doing the bad things that we're doing.
Yeah.
Maybe not better management. We're trying, but
Yeah, well, yeah. That was the idea at the very least.
yeah, if you do watch it, or you're bored, or you're just genuinely curious, I highly suggest watching the whole thing, because it is a very good piece done by Gamers Nexus. Very investigative and
Yeah.
very well done.
Sorry to hear about the company. Seems you guys have found a pretty cool niche. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like it. In my mind, at least, it's like so far away. Like it really is crazy if you think about it, because it was like, I guess like over 2 years ago. But yeah, it's just like I'm kind of past it. So
Yeah. People ask, and we'll still tell them, but I don't really like to talk about it anymore. Trying to be our own little flower.
Definitely appreciate the attention and handling from a small shop. I wasn't sure on some of the other like uh, pre-built services out there. Won't mention names. Yeah, thank you for doing that. Puts us in a weird situation when people name names.
There's definitely a lot out there, and we have a lot of competition. So thank you for choosing us.
Yeah, I mean, we try and set ourselves apart by having like a really good customer experience and really good like customer service and stuff like that. But it is really difficult being basically just two people in a small room, in a people warehouse, not in a real warehouse. So it's
Nervous laugh. This guy is an idiot. Oh man. Brother love.
Been awake a long time? No problem. I knew what you meant. I was gonna wait to read the message until yeah, you can say that the reviews from you will be great. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
BRB.
You guys hear double of the music, like through the mic? Sorry, I'm just now realizing. Because last time, we decided to try completely turning off the like noise gate in just hearing one audio track. Okay, cool. The mic was picking stuff up, and I couldn't quite tell what it was picking up. Not even my computer, and I'd leave a good review. Thank you.
Nice. Put myself live on stream.
Oh no!
I don't even know what on. I think it's probably the IO shield. Need the Asus aid station. Bunch of band-aids. It drew blood. Yeah, it sure did. I don't know what though. It bit me. Jumped up and bit me. We literally put our blood, sweat, and tears into these.
Ugh, don't jinx me.
Not on them.
For the most part. still remember, I still feel bad about that one computer. I think it was back at Redacted. It was like a white computer, and I just
no,
bled all over.
you made it into a murder scene.
Yeah.
Actually, do you have a Band-Aid?
Yes.
This one kind of feels deep.
Oh no.
Man, I don't know what it was on. Get out of here, pesky fan. Put in the big boy fans. They marked it as the Dexter edition? Yeah. Oh yeah, the white one, that would have been a good one. Take your time over. Yeah, we're good. It's not bad, it's just don't want to keep bleeding. That's the thing about streaming live. You guys see it all. Yeah, I don't think there's... I think the only thing I could really cut myself on was this IO shield. Got some little prongs. Probably just poked me or something. Happened before, it'll happen again. Do on your first build. So it used to be the Asus heat sinks, like the chipset heat sinks and stuff. They did not like file them. They used to be razor sharp on the edges. And at that old company we were talking about, man, we used to just constantly, everybody used to just cut their fingers constantly. So we had a little like pouch zip tied with band-aids like next to it.
I'm a little confuzzled.
But it was called, we put up a sign that was called the Asus Aid Station.
I'm a little confused because there should be, I wanted to get you Neosporin as well, but I'm good. Yeah, I'm really bad about the IO shield. Like, I literally, whenever I have to install an IO shield, I use the plastic that it comes in as a protector to protect my fingers, because I don't know why, but I just have a knack of, like, whenever I install them, cutting myself on them. Like, I'll like, push on it to, like, you know, get it to go in, and that'll just cut me somehow.
Tip of the fingers suck, too, because it's not a good way for a Band-Aid.
Yeah.
It's an Asus board you cut yourself on? Yeah. That used to be, yeah, for sure, like the 500 series or whatever boards, they were razor sharp. They're better now. They probably saw that clip at the old company multiple times. They're like, oh man, we should start filing these. Like bolts in an engine bay. Yeah, funny thing about that, I used to be a mechanic, and there'd be times where I would just be like talking to someone and they'd be like, hey, you're dripping. They're like, what? It'd literally just be like a pool of, or a stream of like blood off my like pinky. You don't even know you're bleeding.
Need to send you guys some fingertip band-aids. I think I have some back home, but I couldn't find any here.
Be like, oh, I'm leaking again. Maybe I can just put it like over, like. I mean, to be real, when I was at the shop, we used to just use super glue, which isn't great, but it does stop it. You gotta avoid that incident report, you know? Back in business, Asus. You almost took me out again. Actually, I think that motherboard that really left a scar. Oh yeah, there's a huge scar here. Was I think that was MSI.
No.
Almost dropped a motherboard and like I caught it like mid-fall and it sliced the bejesus out of me. But I saved the motherboard. That's all that counts. There was sort of a murder scene though on the floor because that was a bad one. That was concrete, so it like seeped in. Couldn't get it out. Pores. Save the PC part. Sign it and date it at the end. You want me to sign it in blood? We can, if you want. Definitely done it before.
Apologize if, for whatever reason, we don't. If it's outside of our usual operating procedures, we tend to forget because we just try and get the computer out as fast as possible.
Here, I'll write a note here so we don't forget. Oh, what is this? 33? Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, the printer isn't working.
Oh no. Sign case. There we go. So, yeah. We'll probably sign it in the back because, you know, if you want to show people, you can, but it's also out of the way. Right here's a pretty good spot. Works for you? That way it'll be out of the way. On the back of the PC. We can have our ugly, nasty signatures back there. I know mine's not great. All right. The motherboard time. All lined up. When you guys get mega famous, I can sell you a new PC. Yeah.
Okay.
And you can say you helped us get mega famous. Ew.
Yeah, for sure. I think pretty much caught up on email.
Great idea, brother. Thanks, I know. Patting himself on the back. Might sell for extra because it made me bleed. No one makes me bleed my own blood.
Yeah, what are you looking forward to the most whenever you get this? Have any games you've been wanting to play but computer been holding you back?
Yes, tell us.
How to see how Tarkov runs? Ooh.
A good one.
Well, you picked some pretty good specs, so you should be pretty happy.
Tarkov is punishing on any computer. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, definitely better. Hey, Steph.
Hey, hello, what's up? I know this might be a really weird game to be my like, oh, this is what I was looking forward to. But for me, it was Deathloop. But then again, so it turns out the reason that I was having issues with Deathloop most likely is because of it had like a bug where there was like a memory leak, and so even like 3090s with like 24 gigabytes of VRAM were running out of VRAM.
Oh, no.
So like I could not really like play Deathloop. And then I finally was able to play it, and that was really fun.
I get that one mixed up in Death Stranding.
Which is kind of funny because they are very different games.
Yeah. Stupid same names.
Deathloop was really cool. I think I don't know how, but I think if it had a little bit more, it might have been a little more popular. But I like time loop games and stuff like that. So I was pretty interested in it before it even came out, and then it did come out. Memory leaks are killer. The one in Diablo 4 was rough.
Oh yeah, that was a rough one.
You definitely looking forward to trying some of the newer games that have come out. Heck yeah. You ever tried Dishonored? Yeah, I have Dishonored. I think I have Dishonored 1 and 2. I think I got them on a Steam sale. And I started playing the first Dishonored, and then I kind of fell off of it. I like not as much recently. Thankfully, you know, somewhat if you look at it. But I used to be pretty bad about like starting a game and then getting busy, and then I wouldn't have like played it for months, and it's like, well, I either have forgotten about it and don't remember to go back and play it, or it's like, well, I was like kind of into it and now I don't remember what I was doing. Tetris is gonna be amazing. Oh no. Frogger.
Minesweeper for the older people.
Gonna be playing Minesweeper at 10,000 FPS.
Yeah, that's cool. But what about your Minesweeper FPS?
Two 200 FPS in Valorant? Who cares?
Dude, that downhill skier game I played so much, and it almost killed the PC that I was playing it on too. That thing was so taxing back then on like the little like 386s and stuff. God, I'm getting old. Dislike.
Those solitaire frames are gonna be wild. Yeah. But the Windows 97 solitaire where the cards jump around when you win.
Oh heck yeah, dude. That was insane back then. Insane graphics.
I've been trying to, not like very hard, but I recently I tried to like find a game from when I was really little and trying to remember what game it is. Like, I highly doubt, like, I don't think anyone is gonna know what the heck I'm talking about. But like, I remember playing this game where I feel like it had like Galaga combat.
Oh.
But it was like a RPG where you like explore around a map and there's like puzzles and stuff. And like you can upgrade your ship. But it was like on a planet. It wasn't like in space, I don't think. It's just this like really weird, and I'm wondering if maybe like my brain is just kind of conflated two games together maybe or something. I don't know. But
man, we're talking about Windows 3.1 8-bit downhill skier.
Mandela effect maybe. And the thing that's crazy is like apparently like Activision made like a 1998 remake of Galaga, and that's like kind of close, except for it's not like set in space.
Oh man, I used to play this game called Descent. That was so much fun. It was like a spaceship and you fly like inside like mine shafts and stuff of like planets, and there's like other bad ships and stuff. That was such a good game.
Wait, was it not Galaga?
Galaga. Galaga's super old. You just blow up ships. Is this an above average setup for pretty common? Oh, this?
Nox!
I mean, this is pretty...
Raiding with a party of 4. What is up, everyone from Nox?
Oh.
Hello, hello.
It's the boys. Yeah, no, like this is the gaming setup for sure. 7800X 3D and a 4070 Super, perfect.
I've tried to find so many games over the years that you played growing up and just simply cannot find the right words to use in Google to find the title. Apparently there's a there's a Reddit, there's a subreddit that is dedicated to helping people find old games.
That's sad.
I mean, I think it's pretty cool because
no, it's cool. But...
you can give like pretty minimal information, and apparently they can have some pretty good luck.
Yeah.
I would say this is an above average build, or like maybe.
Put it this way: a lot of people would love to have this build.
I guess it depends on what you mean by average. I would say of the PCs that we build, this is slightly above kind of the more common PCs that we build. And that's kind of what I would mean. There's a Google, you don't say, okay. I misspoke. Nox didn't say to behave. Oh, I'm sure he didn't.
It's definitely above average.
I want to touch the back of that head? Oh no.
I might even say too big.
I don't like that. Which console would this have game been on and what year? I'm pretty sure it was on a Windows laptop, and I played it, I want to say like early 2000s, but it probably, for all I know, it could be like 2010s, early 2010s. But I would say it's like I played it. I don't know if it came out, but I definitely played it probably between like, I would say between 2005 and like 2000 and
oh, Crimson Skies, dude, that was a good one. Man, that's a throwback. N64.
It might be average, but has a great personality too. That is true. The fans make it really cool.
Ew.
Brian is aging himself.
Yeah.
Crimson Skies.
I don't remember that game, Grandpa.
No, definitely not. Like it wasn't like it wasn't like a flying game. It was weird. It was like a RPG, like a top-down like CRPG type of thing.
I had so many hours dogfighting in that game.
I'm pretty sure you like moved around a map, like a kind of like, you know, 8-bit like, or I don't know. I don't even remember the art style because in my brain it feels 3D, but that could just be like a kid's imagination being pretty good.
Yeah.
And
that's valid.
It could have been like, you know, 8-bit for all I know. But I remember it being like really good graphics. And I feel like it was like 3D, but I'm not sure.
It's like that boat game, Blood Wake or whatever. Man, I used to think the game was so sick, and I tried to go back and play it. It's like, dude, these graphics suck. I can't believe it. Blood Wake was a good one.
Need to go back and play through the old Space Quest games. Interesting.
Oh.
D? Question mark? Huh?
D?
What did I say?
Do you see it? What kind of ships? What kind of ships?
This is crazy because I can't even find this Galaga game from, like...
Galaga? People still play the crap out of Galaga.
I can't... For some reason, I'm having a hard time finding the Galaga game that I found when trying to look at this the other day.
Like, I bet if you go to any major arcade, they have Galaga. If they don't, then they're doing it wrong.
What kind of ships are they in the air or on the water? It's like a spaceship. Like, again, this sounds crazy, but I like basically you had your spaceship and it was like a Galaga spaceship, but you were on a planet and you like moved around this map, and then there'd be like enemies, and then whenever you fight the enemies, the combat was like Galaga, I think. Or something like that. Again, my memories are like really hazy, really fuzzy.
Yeah, maybe your kid brain is like super rendering it. Kid brain. Alright. Most of those wires taken care of.
That sounds like a lit game though. It was crazy because like I said, like there was like puzzles and like I think you could like get like upgrades for your ship. Star Fox.
Oh man.
I mean,
this guy's throwing out just crazy names right now.
I don't know if you could play Star Fox on like a laptop, but maybe.
I mean, that was like the N64 game. That's the game that like people who grew up on it get chills whenever you say it. It's like, oh, Star Fox.
What kind of chips is the real question? What? Oh, chips. CD's nuts. Someone needs to get Ryan back in bed. He's talking crazy. Listen.
He has a fever.
This is like trying to remember a memory from when I was like probably like 6.
Yeah, good luck with that.
So, and like this has been run through like so many like memory recreation.
Like that game Telephone, you know, where you like say something to someone and it goes around in a circle.
Yeah, I mean that's literally how your brain works.
Yeah.
Like you don't like have like a memory like saved in your brain or whatever. You like recreate the memory every time you remember it. And there's like little, you know, artifacts that your brain does to like fill in the blanks. So like it almost sounds like Legend of Dragoon minus the combat. I mean the combat, again, I could be misremembering. Like, I don't know why, but I vividly remember like a waterfall and like some sort of like base or something.
Nope.
Do you remember any weapon or ship or map names? Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, okay, Grandpa. Pulls out the PS2 memory card out of the head. Oh no.
Sounds like you're gonna have to go on that Reddit.
Oh no.
What's up, Grandpa?
Darius Gaden Einhander.
Arkin?
You're genuinely curious because this game sounds fun? Yeah, like, again, for all I know, it literally could be like, I don't know, man. It could be just, it could be anything, and little kid me could have just had a really active imagination. I have no clue. Star Control. Let's see. Because, like, I was a little kid. There literally could have been whole sections of this game that I didn't access because I was just dumb.
Or you might not have ever played it. You might have just imagined it.
Or, I could have just, no, I distinctly remember playing it on a laptop in the living room. So I think...
Might not be real.
I will also say that in trying to find this game, like looking at some like forums talking about old games and stuff like that, I've tried like searching some of the games mentioned in these forums to see if, you know, that's the game. And like literally, like there's no trace of these games anywhere on the internet. So it could be just that like, it could be that this is some dumb game that
Confirmed.
like isn't even available on the internet anymore, or like isn't anywhere on the internet.
Stupid game. Man, I was just thinking about old games. I thought of the old it was called Battle Chess, but it was MS-DOS based. You had to launch it from DOS. And every time you launched it, you had to type in like a password. Like it would give you like black, 48 or something. You have to type in a password just to get in the game. But it was animated chess pieces. So like your castle or whatever, a rook, whatever, it would just like animate. Like the castle would turn into like some golem or something. It was sick. That was huge back then. Battle chess? Yeah, so fun, man. I played that as a kid so much.
Yeah, I've been looking up all of the ones that you guys have been mentioning, and nothing. At this point, I think I might have just like. I think it might just be like just a really deep fried memory that is not even real anymore.
Like Harry Potter chess? Yeah, but probably like 40 years before Harry Potter. Alright, I'm gonna leave that there. Cooler time.
Oh?
Peanut butter cooler time.
Wait,
That is true. Do you have any siblings I might remember?
no. I tried asking my mom if she even remembered like what laptop I was talking about, and she didn't.
No.
So that's not a good sign.
We didn't have a laptop, sweetie.
There's like this one picture that looks closer looking at Guardian Legend, that looks like close to something that rings a bell.
It look like a man. So many screws. Ah.
Okay.
A glove.
Guardian Legend deserves a modern version. It seems interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's what I need to work on is me doing oh.
What?
Oh no.
Huh?
Okay.
Fine. Figures.
Yeah, someone said that if this game isn't real, maybe need to make it. Yeah, maybe if I like make the game well enough, then I can get like cease and desist from the actual whatever the actual game is, and then I'll know.
Love it. Starting to kind of look like a PC.
Oh. Or someone on the internet will accuse you of copying the game.
Only hope.
Yeah.
Dab of super glue. Kidding. Kidding. Thermal paste.
I'm sad. My super glue is I think dried out.
You guys get nervous on stream builds? I mean, you used to? I I hate being on camera. So like I used to have a legit fear of being on camera. In fact, I used to skip like presentations and stuff in school. I would take an F, then present.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Super glue would make for some interesting smells at peak temps. Yeah. I just had like 3 different thoughts, and now they all collided, and now there's nothing in my head. Yeah, no, I was actually like, I've always like, I've for a while I've spent a lot of time like watching YouTube, watching Twitch and stuff like that. So whenever I like first heard that, like once I like applied to work at like this company that like built computers live on Twitch, I was like really interested in that aspect of it. Like, I like to think that I didn't have some sort of weird obsession, like in an unhealthy way, but I was just sort of interested in it, and I thought it was interesting. So because like my very first day, I was on camera.
That sucks, dude. There's 3 in there. Hey.
Well, no, because I asked because
you wanted to be on.
Because I asked if I could like check it out after I was like done for the day.
It's funny because when I applied for that job, I told them that I did not want to be on camera, and they threw me on camera. But it was for my own good, right? Like, I'm here now.
Do people ever micromanage you guys or say you're building it wrong or get rude during stream?
Oh yeah.
I mean, so here's the thing is like, it's kind of rare for our customers to tune in and build. So like we actually don't super often get like customers in here. And then usually whenever we get customers in here, they're really, you know, nice and are just chilling and hanging out, not really like being over our backs. Like I would say like micromanaging, not really ever, at least from my point of view.
Yeah, it's been pretty good this
Life.
This company. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other one for sure. Oh yeah.
But sometimes we do get some rude people.
That was also hundreds of viewers and stuff though too. So
Yeah.
I think that average stream was like 400 or something people.
Yeah. You were visiting Pat while he was building that first day? Yeah.
That is true. You probably had to.
Well, that's the thing is I didn't have to. I asked if it was okay. I remember, because I remember.
No, I mean you were probably doing your interview while we were building or something, right?
Well, yeah. I technically I was on camera during my like interview.
Oh, okay.
Because that like for like half a frame you can see me like shaking your hand.
They might have the VODs up still. I don't know. I know the channel is still there, and like I was on the front page of that. They might have the VOD still up because it's pretty much like frozen in time.
Yeah.
But when they first threw me on camera, I froze. I was just like,
Oh
help me.
no.
I thought I was dying.
Funny enough, I think MVG. I think someone from MV. You were like. So, first of all, my like interview was not an interview at all. The interview was basically just like, because I was a little bit like nervous. But the interview was literally, they just like took me. They did a lap around the warehouse with me, and I was like, okay, see you Monday.
Like in the cart?
Pretty much.
They do a lap?
Like, literally, they just showed me the layout of the warehouse and was like, okay, yeah, we'll see you Monday.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. They needed help back then, so they're just like, come here.
Like, they didn't even really ask me any questions or anything. Like, but yeah, like, I think you and Tonga maybe were on camera, and you were interviewing someone from MVG or like a veteran from MVG or something.
This, I know what this was.
Yeah, and yeah, for like a split second you can see my hand on stream from whenever I shook your hand.
I remember.
But then, yeah, so then, you know, the following work day or whatever, I did my full days of work or whatever, and then
I get hot.
I was pretty much done for the day, and I was like, well, if I clock out, can I just like chill for a second and just check out what this whole stream thing is about, basically?
Nice.
Yeah, so like getting nervous, not really. Um,
Should have been like a bomb squad guy or something. Crack under pressure.
no, a bomb is very different from just, you know,
Not to me.
people online.
Not to me. But yeah, that's how terrified I was. So, if I can do it, anybody can.
What's your least favorite part of the build? Favorite part? I mean, I feel like for anyone, the least favorite part has got to be cable management, right? Or like managing the fans and stuff.
Not bad until you have a bajillion fans.
Yeah. And then favorite part, I guess the motherboard, because it's just so easy and it comes together quickly. And it's like the start of the build, so it's like usually that's when you have like the most energy, or at least for me personally, like sometimes whenever that's honestly I feel like that's a good way to describe like me building, is like I have a lot, like you know, starting the build, it's like it's fresh, it's like new, it's like it's all good. And then, you know, do the motherboard and things are coming together quickly. And then you like get it in the case, and then now you need to like worry about like fans and like cooler and stuff like that. And cooler can be annoying, but whenever you have like everything installed and now it's time for you to like, or not everything installed, but for the most part the biggest parts installed, and now you need to start getting cables managed and stuff like that, and it's like RGB is just so annoying.
Yeah.
Even though I really love RGB.
A lot of people do.
Fan management is easy, one in and the rest pulling out. Well, that's talking about the layout of the fans, and I mean that depends on the case and, you know, a lot of other factors.
When you have each fan with 2 wires, RGB and power, then it gets a little more complex.
And not only that, but you have to route them to a controller, and then you have to like, yeah.
It's a little crazy.
It's yeah.
Like, I mean, look at all this. This is just RGB. Oh.
Yeah, so it's like
That's just fan RGB.
having to deal with that mess is usually not fun. Best part is peelies. Some people do really appreciate the peelies. They love the peelies. Oh no, don't say sorry. Yeah, you got nothing to apologize for.
Sorry. What?
Pat's a lot better than I am. I don't have quite as many PCs under my belt as Pat. That's why he's the main builder.
Which probably need to
Yeah,
get you in here a little bit, huh?
I do. I recognize. I
We need
need
to trade places once in a while.
Yeah. Okay.
Best part is the paycheck. Only color in it is green lettering on the GPU. Oh, on your first one? Yeah.
Best part is customer satisfaction. Yeah.
Yeah. Best part of our job is the smile on your face.
Ding.
And the jealousy on your brothers. Just kidding, just kidding.
No, seriously, that is a big part of it. Is we do appreciate people hanging out,
Second part.
having a good time.
Best part's getting your brother's old computer. Yeah, it's a win-win, right? Upgrades all around. buy this guy. And these little like warranty tags are so awesome.
So
Love 'em.
sick.
They're just the best thing ever invented. And
I
like
love them. They're so much fun.
and putting them near the connector is the best decision I've ever seen. Hands down, the best decision. Like, we all know that the connector goes to the board, right? So why would the tag be near the connector?
No idea.
People don't like
Oh, there it is. If I hadn't been forgotten, I'd do. Been married a long time ago.
Yeah?
Where did you come from? Where did it go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Come from tag.
I think there are more errors than before.
Heyo.
I think we're almost to 300, and
Check the, what's the CPU at?
45 Celsius,
Oh, okay.
83 watts.
So yeah, that PC needs a RAM kit probably. Hopefully it's not the CPU.
Let me look at what.
Sometimes you just get a bad memory controller. Like, happens. Could be you.
Mom spends time yakking and you guys have it almost built already? Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna put the GPU in and power supply, and that should be it.
Growing up, were you guys always in tech and wanted to do this kind of stuff? I feel like that's something I've kind of been thinking about recently. Is like, growing up, I was pretty active and not super interested in like tech and stuff, but I think video gaming kind of like really brought me into, like, I kind of developed a passion for video games, and that kind of got me into like YouTube and like that kind of stuff. And I've always had like an interest in science and stuff like that, so it's probably inevitable.
My science.
But yeah, I never would have imagined that I would be doing this, because I didn't even know that this was really a thing until I got the opportunity to get that job. And never in a million years would I have thought that I would have been a co-owner of a business, because I've always hated business. Like, I took a business class in high school, at community college, and I was miserable. I hated it.
I've always been pretty hands-on with anything, like cars. Like, I build like my own drones and fly them. Like, just any kind of hands-on stuff, I'm all for.
You're talking about some game when Mom came in. Did you figure out what it was? No, I'm. The more I talk about it, the more I'm convinced it's not real.
It was a fever dream.
I think it's just like some sort of like amalgamation of memories when I was a kid. I don't know. If it's fun, it's not work, so it makes business easy. Yeah, and I mean, like, you know, it is worth, you know, remembering, like I said earlier, like, we started this business because we really did enjoy our jobs.
Yeah.
And we didn't want to stop. So have you ever thought about doing workshops where people buy setups and you direct how to build? That idea has been brought up to us before. Unfortunately, like it's a cool idea, but unfortunately, it's like it logistically is probably too difficult to do. And like there's a lot of like quality control and stuff that we do that would be difficult to provide in like a workshop. And there's like a lot there is a lot of like knowledge that kind of goes into like, because I mean we can direct someone all day about like where to put what and stuff like that, but like to actually understand like, okay, there's a PWM fan connector that powers the fan. This is the 3-pin 5-volt RGB that controls the RGB for the fan, and
That you do not plug into a 4-pin.
And like all of that stuff is like knowledge that is not useful to like anyone's kind of day-to-day life, but is useful to know when building a PC. And there's a lot of that stuff that you don't really learn just by building one PC. Reader's Digest it and let me see if you can find it. Okay. Here, to further this comment, see multitude of how to build a PC videos.
GPU time.
Yeah, I mean, like, and it's worth mentioning that, like, yeah, like, building the PC is all good and fun, but there's plenty of other stuff that isn't, like, I would say that's important to, how we go about how our operating procedures and stuff like that. So, okay, here's my, like, TLDR of kind of what I remember of this game. I remember it's a, like, colorful, top-down. I think it could have been 3D, but it also could have been 2D with just some good graphics. Top-down, it's like colorful and you're like on a planet and there's like a map that you explore and it's like an RPG type setup. And you go around the map and there's like different like locations with like puzzles and stuff, but you're in a spaceship, like a Galaga spaceship, but again it's on a planet, and like if you like go to the different locations and solve these puzzles and stuff, I think you upgraded the ship. And the combat, like there's enemies, and whenever you fight the enemies, it's like Galaga combat, and that's separate from like exploring the map. And what else have I said about this so far?
This card does have RGB inside the fans here. There's rings in each fan. So.
Ooh, I think that's pretty much all I remember. Not sure if there's even... I believe I played it on a Windows laptop.
Windows 95, 98.
No idea on the version of Windows, but
man, that would help.
I was a little kid, so this probably was like 2005 to like 2012-ish, maybe.
Probably 98. Maybe XP.
I would guess it's more towards the 2005 bit, but I'm really bad about correlating how old I was to like the year and stuff like that.
Like an XP game to me.
Personally, thermal paste was always a big nervous part for you. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I can see that. There's a lot of things that like you're really nervous about whenever you first start out that like
how much do I put? Oh my god, where do I put it? How do I put
are actually pretty easy.
Card.
Who does Beyonce call when she needs her roof repaired? All the single ladies. All the shingle ladies, not single ladies. All the shingle ladies.
Oh man. Huh.
What's up, Ciplaya? void ship the long journey. So the thing that's also tripping me up is like, it would have been a game like, I assumed that it was like a, yeah, see, like, it's not on planet.
All the fighting's in space.
Here's something that might help is, like, I feel like it should have been a game that would be included with Windows.
Oh.
Because, again, this was like a really old Windows laptop. I don't think like my mom wouldn't have like bought a game or anything like that. So unless it was like he got the laptop from someone who did play games and they had like, maybe that's a secret sauce. Maybe it wasn't even actually like my mom's laptop. Maybe it was someone else's laptop. I don't know.
I mean, back then, they were bundling a lot of games with stuff, like software.
Yeah.
Like, you get, like, I remember pinball games especially. There's a lot of pinball games that were bundled with, like, productivity software. So, could have been one of those.
Could have been one of those. Because I feel like I also remember, like, family being there.
Vin Diesel?
Maybe that's the secret. Maybe this was like, maybe it was like one of my family members got a laptop.
Oh.
I was just playing on it while they were
Or
there.
maybe it just never happened.
It definitely happened. I'm probably just getting the details wildly wrong. The laptop was previously owned by a video game creator. He left that game on it by accident. Yeah. Turns out I'm the only person on the planet to play it.
Just trying to make you feel like you're crazy. Is it working?
Oh, it's okay. That's been passed. Massive assault?
Massive.
No, it was more like top down.
So it was a top down or like an isometric, or was it like actual top down? Gotta narrow it down a little bit.
Maybe
you say top down.
Maybe isometric.
Those top down guys, they know what they're talking about.
Total. This looks closer. This style is a lot. This is definitely the style, yeah, for sure.
Total annihilation. Good clicks. You love the.
Alpha Centauri?
Oh. Lost in space?
Hold on, I did also find something. Huh.
Feel like there was another Zeta. Maybe not.
No, this is definitely farther away.
Last Zeta.
Went from it might not exist to that's almost it. Well, I'm saying that like that style seemed more reminiscent to what I remember, but no, cause like I found a few games where the style of it looks vaguely familiar, but nothing that like I feel like was it. Kingdoms Reborn 3D. Okay.
Billy Dilly.
Do you guys have a 5-year plan for the business? Sort of ish. I mean, we have like oh boy, tongue twisted. We have short-term and long-term goals for the business. The main short-term goal is mainly just to become like profitable and make sure that we can support ourselves. Because if we can't, support ourselves, we can't keep operating the business. And basically we're just trying to get our like the order flow up, the amount of orders coming in, get that increased to a point where there's no doubt about getting ourselves like paid month to month. Because the long-term goals don't super matter if we need to like get the order flow up to the point where it's like sustainable. But we do have plenty of like things of like, oh, this would be really nice if we could do this and yada yada yada.
Well, that is a PC.
Heck yeah.
White fan tags and all. That is a PC. I hate these little tags. It says warranty void if removed though, so we don't want to do that.
Which they can't enforce, but it's better to not chance it or mess with it.
Yeah. All the wires got some slack here. Good. Good. It's my seal of approval.
Heck yeah.
There's just some wires you can't do anything about, like these the EPS, like CPU power wires. You just can't do much.
Is it Earth?
Very perfect for me. I like it. Got all my RGB wired up here. Oh yeah. Oh, now I'm kind of jealous of this card. It was cool behind the fan blades.
No.
CPU pump. Wish. With all the liquid.
Like, if I had to say like the genre of the game, I'm pretty sure it was like an RPG. It was a Galaga RPG.
Ready for a turn on?
Yeah.
Oops. Sorry about that.
Almost.
Hit my mic. How's the frame look? Hey, in frame.
Okay.
No one cares about my face.
Let me refresh Twitch again for good luck to try and get the exercise the demons out.
Yep, that's true.
Okay, I'm good.
All right. This is order 1333 for Henri. 500 in chat. In 3, 2, 1.
I was really quiet. I didn't hear anything for a second.
Oh. Not sure if you guys can see the GPU fans.
Are they supposed to be doing that? It's weird looking.
Well, the RGB is behind the fan blades.
Yeah.
So it's like...
really stroby.
Yeah, it looks stroby, but I think it's cool. I like that.
It looks like it's malfunctioning. I don't like it.
Yeah. Whoa. Front fans. There's all your cables. What's left of them. There is an extra SATA data and power in your drive bay here. So if you want to add another drive, it's possible. And yeah. Thank you for your order.
That's a lawnmower.
Premium fan option is a good choice.
Yes. Does look very good.
Halos look so good. But I mean, if you don't like it is kind of stroby. If you don't like that, you can turn those lights off. Software. Most cards don't even have RGB on the fans, so it's up to you. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, no, seriously, thank you so much for helping
Now the
support us and ordering from us.
And now the wait for shipping and testing. Yep. And like we say with all of our builds, don't forget your glass here has protective film on both sides, inside and out. So when you take off this to take out the packing foam that we put in there, don't forget to peel it off.
The demons.
Oh yeah?
They're haunting me.
Strobe effect's sweet. Yeah, I think so too. Kind of jealous.
I'm just used to like, we've literally had, so we customized the RGB to like our company colors and stuff like that. And we've had customers like being like, my computer is flashing orange. Is something wrong?
No.
Or like, I guess because of the RGB, it looked a little bit like red.
Whoa. Yeah, strobe, that's cool. I've got the note for the signing, don't worry.
And there's your clip. It'll be on the computer whenever you get it, but you can shove it in people's faces and be like, "Hey, look at this cool PC I'm gonna be getting."
Yeah, this is my PC. What's yours look like?
Well, like, there's such a big variance, and it's also like we used to do like a slightly redder orange, or yeah, we used to do a slightly redder orange. So, still think Earth, one of them, is the closest thing to what you're talking about. Listen, maybe one day I'll be able to figure this out, but it may just be like a weird deep fried childhood memory.
I love those fans. Roby, if I had this card, I would like, I don't know, for my case, because I can vert mount it, I probably would.
See if those are abandonware and try them out. Yeah, maybe I should like try and look into the idea that one, maybe it was like included with Windows or something, and maybe it's totally different from what I'm thinking, but or maybe I need to like ask and see if maybe it wasn't. Are you sure it wasn't Nintendo? I don't think so. I remember being like excited about like, oh, this is a laptop. This is so cool, because it was like the first time I'd ever used a laptop before.
Actually, there was an included game. The only included games are always pinball. Yeah, I had an included game that was like a robot fighting one. That was pretty sick. It was One Must Fall. That was a sick game.
Well, like Pat was saying, like, yeah, like I know that back then there'd be all sorts of like promotions and stuff of like,
dude, like Pizza Hut was giving out like free PlayStation games. Like, it was crazy back then.
So, yeah, I don't know. Okay. Enough talking about my fever dream childhood memory game weirdness.
Box of Band-Aids.
Fever dreams are fun. Oh, I hate them. Because for some reason, whenever I have like fever dreams, they're always like, there's always like something I need to do. And like, I'm like constantly trying to do it. And I don't really get like good sleep because it's like, oh, I'm trying to do the thing. I don't know.
Not the thing.
Okay. But in any case, so yeah, on Ray 500, we're gonna start setting up the computer, getting it ready for you, and then we're gonna do stress testing, making sure that it's in perfect working order for you before we ship it out.
Making sure it's destroying stuff.
And then
games.
Yeah, you'll get email whenever we print out the label to ship it out. It should be like 1 to 2 business days, but we've had a lot of difficulties recently that it could potentially be more. Hopefully not. Hopefully you should be getting it at least by you should be getting that email at least by Wednesday. Trying to send some bits, but your Twitch dump. Oh no, it's fine. When you guys ship, do you all fill the inside with foam and remove the GPU to avoid damage? Just wondering. Love you guys. No, that's a good question. So we don't remove the GPU, but yes, we do packing foam. We make sure the GPU is like isolated and can't move, can't like wobble. Oh, 10,000 bits.
Holy
oh my
moly.
goodness. Thank you so much, Henri. Yeah, thank you so much. I really enjoyed watching the stream. Thank you so much. Seriously. Um, but yeah,
Yeah.
and then so yeah, just because that free pasta asked,
What a name.
basically yeah. So what we do is we pack the inside of the PC, and then we put the PC back in the case box. So the box that we get the case in, that has like the foams, and then a cardboard box. We put it in there, and then I mark which way the glass is, and then we have a giant shipping box, which we put bubble on the bottom of the box to make sure that the PC is resting on something to protect it, and then put the PC in there, kind of like pack in the around the sides with some bubbles to make sure that if there's any sort of punctures, there's a little bit of distance, and then yeah, and then again, make sure that like I set the PC down with the glass facing up. That kind of helps, gravity wise, everything is kind of aligned, and you don't have anything dangling. And then we ship all of the parts boxes as well. So if you ever need anything, well, you're gonna need to dig around in the power supply box for your like. I need to remember to make sure to do it, but yeah, like we're gonna start putting the Wi-Fi antenna in there. You're gonna need it for the power cord for the power supply, among other things. But yeah, and so we put the parts boxes and then fill in any empty space, and that's kind of, we're gonna have a video kind of showing and explaining all of this as well. Sometimes soon, TM, but
Yeah, I love that card. I want that card now. I have to steal it from your computer. Sorry.
When you moved to LA, you made the mistake and your GPU ripped off. Oh no! 8 years ago and you still have trauma? Yeah. No, we make sure that doesn't happen. We put a lot of work into these computers. We want them getting to the customer perfectly fine and not all messed up. That's why when you remove it, but shipping, they set it up properly for shipping. Yeah, it's a lot easier because expecting the customer to install their GPU depending on the person can be a lot to ask, and it's a lot easier if it's all already set up and perfectly fine, and then all they have to do is remove the foams.
But a lot of motherboards, not motherboards, I guess, cases now and GPUs are coming with the GPU supports.
Mm-hmm.
Highly recommend those if you have them.
Yeah.
This one doesn't need one because it's not a heavy card. 4070 Super. I mean, but if you get to like 4080 and up or 7900 XTXs, those cards get kind of heavy. Highly recommend using those. A good little support.
But yeah, so unless anyone has any other pressing comments, questions, concerns, we're going to be rating so we can start working on Ray's PC. The XTX is almost too big for your case. Oh man.
Yeah, it's a chunker.
We're going to be rating Chef Steve, and then we'll be back Wednesday for a build, and should be back on Friday for a build as well.
Chef Steve's a good dude. Hang around for a little while. He's really funny.
Yes.
Awesome guy.
I'm gonna go ahead and start the raid. Yeah, please join in and show your support. Chef Steve, really good stream to watch, but also
Very wholesome.
yeah, he's raising money for kids with cancer, so it's a great cause. It's fun to watch. So thanks again. Look forward to getting it in the mail. No problem. Thank you so much for supporting us.
Don't forget, we should be back Wednesday. So
Yep.
if you miss us, you'll have a chance to see us again.
If for whatever reason we can't build Wednesday, which I don't see why not. But yeah, do some sort of game stream or something. Okie dokie. We'll see you guys Wednesday.
You guys.
Bye everybody. Have a good Monday, Tuesday.